Hey guys, Bo here from 4 Minute Masters, and this could be one of my most important videos to date. So grab your tea, your coffee, your drink, sit down, get comfortable, and get ready for this one. So guys, a lot of people have been wondering why I've not been putting out much content recently. Where have I been? What am I doing? What's going on? Madness! And I'm here to explain a lot of that to you now. So as you know, 4 Minute Masters started just over a year ago, and in 1 year, we managed to interview some of the most amazing people on the planet, like Gary Vaynerchuk, Wim Hof, Ryan Van Poederoy, Evan Carmichael, some amazing people, and the list goes on. And I did all these videos, and they hit hundreds of people in the world, and that was fantastic because my intent was, if I can take the best people in the world, get their wisdom into 4 minutes and give it to you guys, you'll go on your own journey. So say you enjoyed the Gary Vaynerchuk video, then you go out and you buy your own version of Crushing It, and then you find an idea in there and that sparks, it just keeps building and building, and you start to become a better version of yourself. And that was always the intent. So I did season 1, as I called it. I did all the videos, I packaged it onto YouTube into season 1 with like Mel Robbins and all those people, and you can go on there and watch those 4-minute interviews yourself. So now I'm going, okay, season 1, what follows? Season 2. So I'm in the process of doing season 2 right now. And I'm not going to be releasing everything as I do it because that's part of the excitement within me. It's a part of me that goes, wow, I've just done this and you need to see it now. So I've stopped that. I've pulled that back. I've become more calculated. And I've learned that in 1 year, some people have started channels after me and other social media platforms and are dwarfing me in viewership. And that's mainly because although my intent was pure and my intent was fantastic to kind of help you guys, and that's not saying I'm great, it's I wanted the best for you, I realized that my analytical skill and my execution of it was not up to scratch. So I needed to learn Facebook, I needed to learn Twitter, Instagram, how the algorithms work, how to get the content out of the best times. And it is a game. And for example, YouTube videos, if they're not over 7 to 10 minutes, they're not going to get into the cycle of being recommended. And then it's just basically shooting myself in the head because it's 4 Minute Masters. I'm trying to put out 4-minute videos. So I'm kind of working uphill straight off the bat. So season 2, we're taking a different approach. I am going to stagger the content and get it released at the right time. Now, another thing I realized on the little break I took on that was 4 Minute Masters is something that I do. Bo Hawkins, Botham, Joe, whatever you want to call me. I get all the names. And that content is merely an avenue. And that's not who I am. That's not all I do, as you're just about to find out. And 4 Minute Masters is going to turn from what I am into just an avenue of what I am, and I'm expanding the umbrella, and that umbrella is going to fall under me, and my new tag, which is going to be under here, is at Botham Hawkins, BOTHAMHAWKINS. What that means is if you go on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever else I can get the tag, you're going to be following me now. You're going to see my behind the scenes, how I get these interviews with these amazing people. You're going to see my interactions with them. You're going to see how I go about my daily life to help other people one-to-one, my coaching sessions. You're going to start finding out about my book I'm writing. Ting! Ooh. It's called I Love You Too, The Incredible Exploration of the Journey for Inspiration. This is a book about my life, how I grew up in England. I was born in Truro and then flew to the Caribbean. And I grew up in the West Indies for a few years. I was like climbing coconut trees, chasing crabs, running on beaches. Someone tried to kidnap me once. Great story, it's in the book. Then how my parents got a job with a gentleman in Ireland who was a member of the biggest band in the world, U2. And so I got to see how the biggest band in the world got as big as they did. And this was during their pinnacle, so I saw the inside mechanics of it. I got to meet the most amazing people and see a world that most of you have never even heard of or dreamed of. Then from there, the book goes into how that downfall, there was a very public downfall about that shot through the ground, and I became homeless. I lost everything. And all I had to rely on was the books that I read over the years, like Tony Robbins and Wayne Dyer, Napoleon Hill. And I went out, and that's where 4 Minute Masters came from, because I made so many amazing, beautiful mistakes, and I made so many amazing triumphs. And I know what works, and I know what doesn't. And this book that I'm going to be putting out, not yet, it's still in process, and there's a few people very interested in it, but I'm still holding it back. Is that I've made the mistakes so you don't have to. I can show you what works and what doesn't, what's bullshit and what is actual gold. And I've done that, and I'm really proud of that. So this book, and I know it's a bit tongue-in-cheek with the title, It's a working title. Could have been called, what was the other one? Four Strings and the Truth. It's a bit weird, but this is kind of going to be a biography about me and how I became who I am today, and how we're shaped by the fire around us. We're either forged or we're burnt. So that choice is up to you. So the book is working on, and if any of you out there have written a book or you're thinking about writing a book, you can know what a mountain of a task that is, because you have to dedicate yourself fully to it, and you want to give every aspect of yourself to it, because I want the best version of that to go out into the world. So that's coming soon, and that's going to be really interesting because a lot of people are going to be asking a lot of questions. We'll get to that later. What else have I been doing? I've been working on something called The Bo Show. And what's The Bo Show? It sounds stupid, just because it is not stupid. It's a longer, bigger version of 4 Minute Masters where I interview even bigger people than before in even more incredible circumstances. And that's going to be channeled through another medium on YouTube, through someone else's channel, a really successful channel that has millions and millions of followers. And I'm not going to go into detail right now, but that is coming in the coming weeks. Some of the interviews have already been done, and it's a completely different vibe. So I've been doing that. Guys, if you want to find out about all of this, this is all now going to be under @BothamHawkins. And then you can subscribe to me on my YouTube, you can subscribe on Facebook, you can come and see me on all of this, and then you will be able to follow the behind the scenes, get the latest insights, get my insights onto how I'm writing the book, some of the stories. I'll tell some stories that aren't even in the book yet. So that's all going to be for you. So guys, that's what I've been doing. Keep sticking around though. 4 Minute Masters isn't going anywhere. I'm really excited because I've got even bigger guests coming this year, and we're going to be diversifying more into diet, fitness, health, psychology, business, entrepreneurs. Check it out. So guys, for now, go into Botham Hawkins, all of them, and start following me, and let's go this journey together, because if you do it now, you're going to see me grow from this year to the next year to the next year, and you can be there before the book was released, before the channels were put out, and before we're all having dinner together and laughing about this in a few years. Guys, we'll see you soon. Keep checking out 4 Minute Masters. Share it with all your friends, and we will see you on The Bo Show. I love you too. We'll see you everywhere by crushing it. It's great.